This is All India Radio. The news read by Valsa Williams. The much-awaited auction for 2G spectrum that was freed following the cancellation of 122 telecom licenses started at 9 a.m. this morning. The auction is for 1,800 MHz spectrum band currently being used for offering 2G GSM telecom services. The government expects to raise around 40,000 crore rupees through the auction. 5 telecom operators, Bharti Airtel, Vodafone, Telenor, promoter Telewings, Videocon and Idea Cellular, had applied for participating in the auctions. Our correspondent reports the first round time of bidding was from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., but completion of round will depend on participating firm as they have option to extend time for rounds. Details will be made public after auction time ends. The government is auctioning spectrum in 11 blocks having 1.25 MHz frequency in all the circles, except in Delhi and Mumbai, where there are only 8 blocks. Out of 11 blocks in each circle, 3 blocks are reserved for new telecom players or operators whose 122 licenses were quashed by the Supreme Court on February the 2nd in the 2G spectrum allocation scam case. Visiting Afghan President Hamid Karzai is holding talks with Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh in New Delhi today. A range of several issues of mutual interest, including the India-Afghanistan strategic dialogue on bilateral and regional matters, are likely to be discussed during the meeting. India will also ask for the safety of Indian nationals and Indian projects in Afghanistan. Our correspondent reports that 4 pacts are likely to be signed between the two countries, including one in the mining field. Other agreements include in the field of youth affairs, small development projects and fertilizers. India last week cleared $100 million aid for the third phase of small development projects in the war-torn country. The projects implemented through local Afghan agencies and community organizations over a period of 4 years will directly benefit local communities across Afghanistan. Earlier in the morning, Mr. Karzai was given a ceremonial reception today at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. On this occasion, he said, friendship of India and Afghanistan will have new depth and new scope. Mr. Karzai also visited Rajghat and offered floral tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. Public Service Broadcasting Day is being observed today in the country. This day is observed on November the 12th every year to commemorate Mahatma Gandhi's maiden visit to the All India Radio studio at Broadcasting House in New Delhi. It was on this day in 1947 that Gandhiji spoke on the radio to refugees from Pakistan stationed at a camp in Kurukshetra, Haryana. Gandhiji always emphasized the service and advocacy aspect of the media, 2 important pillars of public service broadcasting. The Greek Parliament has approved the country's 2013 budget, a package of cuts and austerity measures seen as vital to the government's efforts to persuade international creditors to unlock fresh bailout funds. The approval, which secured a comfortable majority, comes just days after a separate package of spending cuts and tax hikes over the next 2 years scraped through the 300-member parliament with a far narrower majority. This latest vote paves the way for the payment of some $40 billion of bailout funds to Greece. A British soldier has been shot dead by an individual wearing an Afghan army uniform, the Defence Ministry said. The incident was an insider attack at patrol base Shaukat in Helmand province. And with that, we end this news bulletin.